Warm greetings and welcome to your favorite channel, Waiting to Raw. Waiting to Raw is on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and other streaming handles. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can also drop us a comment should you have any questions or feedback you'd love to share with us. I am your host, Uyi Ogbebo, and I'm without a doubt you've had a wonderful day so far. As always, I'm ever excited to share with you the latest updates from the frantic, frenetic, and ever exhilarating world of football. We've got all the top stories right here, so let's dive right in. We'll begin on the home front. We are strategic partners to the MPFL, GTI Asset Management, and Trust Limited have commended the efforts of the sporting press for their professional coverage of the Elite League in 2023 as a step up plans for the new year. In its New Year message, GTI's head of media and publicity, Andrew Ekedriba, lauded the media for embracing GTI's vision for elite football development and thumbed up their valuable reports targeted at stakeholders of the MPFL to implement the business aspect of the game in all their activities. The drive, according to him, the drive is to lay a solid foundation for the league to thrive in the country and believes that with the way the MPFL is evolving, by the next few seasons, the elite league in the country will rank amongst the best in Africa. I also believe that that is achievable. There's a lot to commend the media on. The media are doing a great job. There's better coverage of the league now. The games are much more accessible. So yes, there's a lot to commend the media on. We want to see more of this. So in other news on the home front, and this is on a sad note, the NFF, the MPFL, the Edo State Sports Commission, and top coaches in the country have paid glowing tributes to under 17 World Cup winning coach Sebastian Broderick Simaswen, who died on Wednesday in Benin City, Edo State. Here at Waiting to Raw, we share our sincere commiserations with family and friends of Sebastian Broderick Simaswen, and we say that he rest in peace. In other news on the home front now, the president of the NFF, Ibrahim Musa Gusso, has refuted claims made by Super Eagles coach Jose Peseiro that his decision to pick a final 25-man squad for AFCON instead of 27, as permitted by CAF, was made by the NFF. In an interview with the official online TV station of the NFF, Peseiro said the NFF decided it will go with 25 and he agreed to it because he believes it's easier to manage that number. The NFF president has now refuted that claim. He said the NFF were notified by CAF that they could increase the number of players in the squad from 23 to 25 or 27, but we cater for the cost of the extra players. He said they reached out to Peseiro before concluding on 25 players. I also think Peseiro should have, selected a squad of 27 players. One, for more options. I had earlier said the midfield options he selected. We are a bit thin in that area. We only have 5 midfield players in the squad. I think he should have utilized the 27. The maximum of 27 players he's allowed to select. And also there could have been more representation for the home-based players. There have been lots of outstanding players in the MPFL this season. Ali Misikuru of Remo Stars, Sadiq Ismail, a fantastic, wing back, fullback or wing back for Remo Stars, the likes of Robert Mizo, could have just invited them. Even if they don't play, at least they gain some experience from, mixing it with some of the big boys. I think this in 20, he should have utilized the maximum, 27 players he's allowed to select. So now we go to AFCON, where we continue our preview of the participating teams for AFCON. We go to Group C. Group C has defending champions Senegal, 5-time champions Cameroon, Guinea, and Gambia. We preview Senegal now. The Teranga Lions enter the tournament as one of the favorites. Their 2021 AFCON title was their first ever, and they also finished runners-up in 2019, losing 1-0 to Algeria. In 2022, long-serving head coach Aliou Cisse led Senegal to the World Cup knockout stages for the first time since 2002 when he captained the team himself. The Senegalese boast one of the strongest squads in the tournament. All-time leading scorer for Senegal, Sadio Mane, will be key, and he will be joined in attack by Chelsea's Nicolas Jackson and Marseille's Ismail Assar. Everton's Idrissa Gueye, the most capped player in the nation's history, will be joined in midfield by Nottingham Forest Sheku Kuyate, Tottenham Hotspur's Pape Matar and FC Metz's Lamin Camara. The newly crowned Men's Young Player of the Year at the 2023 CAF Awards have further strengthened their midfield. Captain Kalidou Koulibaly, formerly of Chelsea, will anchor their defense alongside versatile Monaco fullback Ismail Jacobs. Nottingham Forest's Moussa Niakate and Abdou Diallo, um, Edward Mendy, and goalkeeper entering the 2021 edition will feature in goals. Senegal went through the qualifying rounds unbeaten and won their first ever CHAN, that's the African Nations Championship, in February, beating Algeria 5-4 on penalties. We preview Cameroon now, 5 times champions. The indomitable Lions of Cameroon finished third at AFCON 2021 as the host nation. Their last triumph coming in 2017 when they beat 7-time champions Egypt 2-1 in Gabon. It took a 3-0 win against Burundi in their last AFCON qualifying game for Cameroon to reach the tournament in a group where they played only 4 games due to Kenya's disqualification. Cameroon coming to AFCON having won only 2 of their last 8 games. To add to their woes, Brentford's Brian Mbeumo, who has registered double-digit goals and assists in the Premier League in 2023, has also been ruled out of the tournament with an ankle injury. They will be led by captain Vincent Abubakar, who was the top scorer at AFCON 2021 with 8 goals and also scored the winning goal against Egypt in Cameroon's 2017 AFCON triumph. Andre Frank Zambo Anguissa of Napoli, the team that clinched the Serie A last season, and United's goalkeeper Andre Onana will also be crucial to Cameroon's success at AFCON. Onana Cameroon to reach the tournament in a group where they played only 4 games due to Kenya's disqualification. Cameroon coming to AFCON having won only 2 of their last 8 games. To add to their woes, Brentford's Brian Mbeumo, who has registered double-digit goals and assists in the Premier League in 2023, has also been ruled out of the tournament with an ankle injury. They will be led by captain Vincent Abubakar, who was the top scorer at AFCON 2021 with 8 goals and also scored the winning goal against Egypt in Cameroon's 2017 AFCON triumph. Andre Frank Zambo Anguissa of Napoli, the team that clinched the Serie A last season, and United's goalkeeper Andre Onana will also be crucial to Cameroon's success at AFCON. Onana was sent home from the 2022 FIFA World Cup after falling out with head coach Rigobert Song, who felt the goalkeeper was taking too much risk with the ball at his feet. But they've since reconciled, and he's back in the squad now, definitely strengthening, the Cameroon squad. We look at Guinea now. The Sili National advanced to the round of 16 at the 2021 and 2019 AFCONs and the quarterfinal in 2015. They qualified for AFCON 2023 comfortably with 3 wins and a draw in qualification, finishing runners-up behind Egypt. They will be led by captain Nabi Keita and Stuttgart's red-hot striker Seru Gurasi, who has scored 17 goals in the Bundesliga this season, only second to Harry Kane. Gurasi suffered a hamstring injury against Union Berlin in a game in which he opened the scoring. However, head coach Kaba Diawara called him for Guinea's 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers in November, so he will likely lead their front line at AFCON. We look at Gambia now. Gambia are the lowest ranked team coming into the tournament, currently sitting 126 in the FIFA World Rankings, meaning just qualifying for AFCON was indeed an achievement for them. However, as debutants in 2021, they beat Tunisia 1-0 and drew with Mali in Group F en route to the quarterfinals, where they lost 2-0 to host Cameroon. We go to England now, where we preview some of the FA Cup third round matches that will be taking place over the weekend. Chelsea will play Preston North End. Manchester City host Huddersfield. The big one is Arsenal versus Liverpool. Man United are away at Wigan. Palace